I'm Bethany.
And I'm Kristen.
And this is CouchCast.
A segment of Looking for the Middle.
I was just trying to throw you off.
The Christian Girl's Guide to Modern Dating. You definitely threw me off.
Well, good
Thanks
for me.
for that.
No problem.
Oh,
Okay, so let's recap here for people who might be new and don't know what CouchCast is, because we haven't talked about it in a while.
That's
so CouchCast is kind of a midweek filler for...
You have a feather on your hoodie.
I have a feather on my hoodie. Well, that's fun.
Mm-hmm.
I'm molting.
Oh my gosh.
Anyway, CouchCast, reel it in, is like a mini episode series that we do. It comes out on Fridays. Our normal episodes are on Wednesdays. But it's basically, we have a little bowl here. It's more of a box that has a bunch of questions and topics in it. We draw one out right here on the air, and then we talk about it for a few minutes. We haven't prepped. We don't know what we're doing. There's no notes. So you get to hear totally unfiltered us. You're welcome.
Yeah.
So today,
It's always a good time.
let's figure out what we're talking about. Okay. What is it?
What is a good dating age gap?
Oh,
Interesting question.
that's fun.
I feel like
Okay.
we pulled this from a previous...
Is this the one
episode.
from the
I think we
other
did.
where we were like, ooh, let's talk about that?
Yes, I wrote it down.
Okay.
I thought I hadn't, but I wrote it down.
Okay. So,
I feel like this is a personal preference thing.
totally.
Have you dated guys older and younger than you? Let's start with that.
Yes.
Okay. What's the oldest and then the youngest?
The youngest.
Like, you don't have to say age, just like
No.
gap.
The youngest was like not even a total year younger than me.
Okay.
The oldest, I've gone out with two different guys who were 10 years older than me.
Dang, girl, get it.
It didn't
Get
go
you a
well.
sugar daddy.
No. Oh my word.
Just kidding. Bethany is not the type to do that. I would like to set the record straight.
all.
Me, maybe. I'm totally
You're
kidding.
so
I'm
bad.
totally kidding.
Oh.
Totally kidding for people listening.
Yeah, no. It didn't go well. 10 years is like,
Too much.
yeah. It just kind of bordered on
Like a
generation gap. Just enough. And part of that, I think, was just the two guys. Like, I think I could probably go out with different guys who were 10 years older than me, and it would be fine.
Do you
And-
mind saying how old you were
No,
and how
that-
old they were?
That's
just to
what
give
I was going to
some
say.
context.
Is the first one, I was 24. So 24 to 34 or 5.
So my
It's been
age.
a while. Yes.
Okay.
It was a lot.
Yeah.
And then I don't know. The other one was several years ago, so like maybe 28.
Okay.
I haven't gone out with anyone that much older than me since then.
Mm-hmm.
But I wonder if,
It'd be different now.
yes, there's a big difference in 24-year-old Bethany and 32-year-old Bethany. So I wonder, as you get more closer to mid-30s and you're more just set and established as an adult, if that changes a little. I don't know from
Yeah.
first-hand experience, but
Yeah.
I feel like it might.
I think that's
So,
a fair question.
yeah.
Would you, what about this? If you're online, like, what's your age bracket
Oh, that
when
I
you're
look
online? Mm-hmm.
They always show you people who are like just a little outside of it. So I'm 32 now. I normally would set mine like 30 to 36 or 7. And then they'll show me ones who are 28, 29, 38, 39 on the top end too. I've never gone out with a guy that much younger than me. I wonder. Like 32, if he were 28, I just don't know
Yeah.
that would work. But I
But you
really just don't know.
Yeah.
I've never gone
Yeah,
out with a
yeah,
guy
yeah.
that much younger than me.
Yeah.
So that's my side. What do you think?
I'm trying let's have a cohesive thought, Kristen. The oldest, or not the oldest, but like the biggest age gap I've had as far as
Yeah.
a guy being older than me was 4 years.
Okay.
So it was my freshman year of college. He was a 5th year senior. So I was
Oh, wow.
19
Okay,
and he
yeah.
was 23.
Uh-huh.
And then the last guy I dated was a little over a year younger than me.
Okay.
So, and that's the only time I've ever dated a guy younger than me. Every other guy has been older. I personally, and this all just depends on you, your personality,
Yeah.
your maturity level. I am told a lot of times I'm really mature for my age.
See, I get told that some too.
Despite all of the Disney references and the giggling and everything else y'all hear. And so I would like to think that I would like to date a guy that's a little bit older than me, personally, if I had a preference.
Yeah.
I don't really care. I've never really had he has to be
No.
this or that or whatever. But I definitely think at this point, I mean, I'm 26. I'll be 26 when this airs. So I'm thinking like early 30s like 32
It's like
maybe
your top.
that's the top
Yeah.
at this point, just because
You get
like
into
you
those,
said,
like, generation.
there's a generation gap, and that's kind of
I think that's reasonable.
where I go. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's kind of like the top
Yeah.
end of it. And fun fact, a guy's brain does not fully develop till he's 25. So, just something to think about.
Oh, yeah. And I mean, people say it all the time, like, guys mature slower and whatever.
Not knocking it.
No.
It's just how they were
And
created.
it's not always
It's not always true either.
But as a general rule, I like guys. I'm attracted to guys who are several years older than me.
Mm-hmm.
Not a lot. 3, 4, somewhere in there.
Yeah.
That just is kind of a good groove for me.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Well, and I think a lot of it, too, depends on season of life also.
Totally.
So, I mean, there could be a guy who is 3 or 4 years older than me, but he doesn't really have a set career, and he's not really kind of independent or anything like that, whereas there could be a guy that's a year younger than me who's totally on his own, supporting himself and got his stuff together. That's a different ball game. So age is still just a number in a sense.
Yeah.
But I do think it's a factor.
Totally.
For sure. So I don't think it's like I have to have this concrete rule if he has to be between 2 years younger than me and 6 years older than me. But this is where it's really important to know yourself well, know how you interact with people, your maturity level, how you are in relationships, what you're looking for.
Yeah. Well, and just like you were saying, age is just a number, and it is, but just go into it either way with your eyes open to what some of the different struggles might be. If you are dating someone several years younger or several years older, those are going to be different struggles, probably different
definitely.
things that come up. You can marry a guy, date a guy, whatever, who's exactly your same age. It's not going to mean it's easy.
No,
like,
not at
it's just
all.
a matter of what things are kind of come up being different.
Yeah.
So just know what those things probably would be.
Well, and just to give you an example, like if you're dating, so if I'm 26, let's say I date a guy who's 23.
Yeah.
Let's just push it a little bit. He's just getting out of college.
Exactly.
He's wanting to he may not be in any hurry to get married, just want to kind of take his time and go through. If I'm not looking to get married really quickly and I just want to seriously date a guy for a while, that may be fine. Whereas if I'm dating a guy who's 32, he's got his career, he's lived through his 20s, he's ready to get married. If that's something I really want, then that could be really great. If I'm not ready to get married right away, that may be a tension point that you have to work
having
through.
Kids.
Yes, that's
the
a whole
older
nother
people
thing.
get, the faster they're going to want to have kids probably. And if you don't want to, doesn't mean you can't work it out. It's just, okay, that's something that's probably going to be more of an issue when someone's a good bit older.
Yeah.
That's just how it is.
And that's another thing I've thought of too, because I want to wait a little bit before I have kids once I get married. That's just, if I can, that's a personal thing.
Sure.
That I would like to just have a few years with just me and my husband. So, but if he, like you said, he wants kids right away, those are things you're going to have to be prepared to talk through.
Right.
And work out. But age could definitely play a factor in all of those things is what we're saying.
Yeah.
So, but I don't think there's necessarily
I don't think it has to be a deal breaker at any point.
No,
Older
I know.
or younger, really.
I know several marriages with all kinds of different age gaps that are successful and are not.
That would definitely be something that I would say, don't put too much pressure on. Don't stress yourself out about this.
No.
It's more of a maturity issue than anything else, I think.
Definitely. I agree.
So yeah, I think don't overanalyze this one.
Don't overthink it. Take it, I'm not going to say case by case. Take it person by person. That sounds awful. And just get to know the guy and go from there. And then you figure out age when it comes time to it.
That sounds good.
Okay. Well, great question, us.
Yes, go us.
Go us. High five. Guys, if you have questions you want us to answer, feel free to hit us up on Facebook, Instagram. Our email address is in the link of our Instagram bio. And it's on our website. We would love to answer your questions on CouchCast. It's always our favorite thing to answer what you send in.
Yep.
Because we get to connect with y'all in that way, which is super fun for us. So, do that if you have a question. But
we'll see you next week. I'm Bethany.
I'm Kristen.
And this is Looking for the Middle.